What did you do? Huge poop
This thing.
in the toilet?
Yeah.
That's good. In the
I
water?
think he wanted to poop more, but he couldn't get it out. And then he wanted to get off the toilet, but then he didn't want to get off the toilet. And that's why I started fucking the ride. Being a pain in the ass.
Which one is the power? Daddy or there?
Leia. See? He knows he was the bad guy.
Always on your side.
I don't need anything. No.
How about the Harumaki
It's fine.
I mean, like, yes or no?
Yeah, it's fine to have it. I just...
V-Rising was one of my favourite game releases of 2022, and this really doesn't enjoy the whole vampire gothic. I was surprised how much this game managed to make me completely obsessed with it. From the extremely well polished,
What? Okay, thank you.
ultra-responsive combat system, to the satisfying sense of progression and interesting boss fights, I loved V-Rising last year. Until the server I was playing on had a bug that reset progress every 24 hours and became unplayable, forcing me to quit before I fully completed the game. To be honest, I thought that was where my V-Rising journey would end, but recently the game dropped a new expansion called Gloomrot, which has fundamentally changed many different aspects of the game. Initially, I assumed Gloomrot was just something extra to do at endgame, a new zone, maybe some new bosses, but no. The quality of life, progression changes, and improvements that this update brings touches every stage of progression in V-Rising, from the early levels all the way to the ultra late game. In this video, I went into V-Rising expecting to spend 6 to 8 hours checking out the new content, but I ended up with 37 hours of footage, a few days of missing the gym, and red eyes from not being able to leave my computer. Find out why V-Rising's Gloomrot update made me completely obsessed with the game again after a quick word from today's sponsor. Call of Dragons is a fantasy will affect the overall strength of your behemoth. There's no limit to the behemoth your alliance can capture, so take over as many layers as you can and light up the map in your alliance colours. There's a lot more to the game than that though. Zoom out on the map to see just how large the world is, with 11 different regions split into 7 starting zones, 3 inland zones, and the final boss zone in the centre. You have a lot to progress through. There's also a ton of RTS action and decisions to be made, and healing units is free and uncapped in Call of Dragons, meaning you can send your units out without fear. It's also fully cross-play compatible with PC and mobile devices, and the game also has an auto in-game translation system, meaning you can type in your native language, and the game will automatically translate it for others, making it a true MMO experience. So download Call of Dragons today using my link below, or scan the QR code on screen, and don't forget to use the special code CODMonster to get free rewards in-game. Download now. V-Rising in 2023. Starting out, I decided to go into this solo on my own custom PvE server because I didn't want to lose my progress by playing on a multiplayer server like the last time I played this game. In the settings, I basically set resource gathering rates to 3x, as well as increase the stack size of materials so I'm not filling up my inventory constantly. Other than that, standard difficulty. We jump into the game and awaken from our coffin completely naked. I slice up some skeletons and craft a basic set of bone weapons, then head north to my chosen base location, gathering wood and stone along the way. I clear the area for my first basic castle, place down the castle heart, surround it with walls, and place a few structures to help me with refinement and storage. I craft myself a basic set of bone guard gear, place a furnace, then replace my bone weapons with copper after refining some planks and copper ingots. Within 20 minutes we have a basic base with 20 gear still, and it was time to hunt down some bosses. If you haven't played V-Rising before, basically you unlock new abilities and recipes by pressing K, then tracking down and killing bosses by the sense of their blood. The game currently has 48 normal bosses to track down, as well as 3 giga bosses waiting at endgame. I quickly hunted down the Alpha Wolf to unlock Wolf, which seems to have had a nice move speed buff since launch. I also killed Keely the Frost Archer, then I constructed a research desk and crafted myself a set of Night Stalker gear. I continued building at my base, then back out boss hunting. Rufus the Foreman was next on my kill list, followed by Errol the Stonebreaker in the copper mine. On the way back to my base, I bumped into Lydia the Chaos Archer, and whilst fighting her, I noticed that bosses are much easier to reset aggro now compared to at launch, so you need to be careful how far you kite them from their original location. Additionally, bosses also spit out health bullets of 50% HP, which is another new addition that wasn't present at launch. Back to base, unlock some recipes, craft a full set of copper weapons, then back out into the world during daytime. It was at this point where I bit off a bit more than I could chew with random mobs in the world, and suffered my first death to a pack of enemies much stronger than me. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Whilst being in Dwarf 4, we've now got 2 iframe jumps that allow you to leap over fences and to dodge attacks. This may seem like a small change, but it's a massive help when generally traversing the world, compared to at launch when this wasn't a thing. I collected my things and hunted down Grayson the Armourer, who dropped something called a jewel. Jewels are new items in V-Rising added with Gloomrot that you can socket into each ability to augment them. Each jewel is RNG and initially obtained via random drop, however later on can be crafted. Back to base, and another new thing. Level working stations now allow you to craft equipable bags which can save you valuable inventory space. You can craft 4 types of bags, one for gems, coins, herbs, and research. As you craft higher tier bags, the slots increase from 3 all the way to 7 per bag. Another really nice addition to the game. I hunted down Morswine the Ravager, then spent some time turning my humble wooden the base into a fully fledged castle that would keep me sheltered from the oppressive rays of the sun. I crafted myself a bronze crossbow, then trekked to the silver mine where I took out Clive the fire starter. I remember struggling with this boss a lot when I first killed him at launch, but this time around, he hardly dealt any damage to me. Perhaps that's a sign of improvement. Next, Alora the Faywalker, another boss that wrecked me at launch. Once again, quite easy, and made easier by the fact that mobs drop health now at 50%. On the way home, I stopped at a shady merchant's camp, basically another new addition to the game. Now, each tier of zone has its own currency that drops from enemies. Copper coins in Act 1, silver coins in Act 2, and goldson coins in Act 3. If you get bad RNG on recipe drops, you can use these coins to straight up buy recipes for important things like upgraded weapons, jewelry, and armor, as well as seeds and gems. This was an extremely nice addition to the game that I made use of throughout this entire playthrough that helped smooth out the sense of progression and frustration from bad RNG on recipe drops. I managed to find myself the 96% blood quality warrior, which at the time I couldn't capture as a prisoner for my castle. I did, however, use his blood to absolutely decimate Nicholas the Fallen, the ferocious bear, and Quincy the Bandit King, to clear up all the bosses in Act 1. At this point, all that was left to do was take out Tristan the Vampire Hunter. This boss was a nightmare for me the first time I played this game, and to be fair, he's probably the first challenge you'll face in V-Rising to this day as a new player. He deals some decent damage and can close the gap on you really quickly, so you need to know when to dodge. Thanks to my newly acquired set of merciless gear though, I was able to kite him out and take him down without too many problems. 3.5 hours in, and it was time to take all of my resources and relocate to what would be my main base location for the rest of the game, located in the northern centre of the Dunley farmlands. With my new castle starting to take shape, it was time to visit the local town to begin hunting down bosses in the Dunley farmlands. My plan was to steal a horse, then take out Patrice the tailor, but I very quickly caused too many enemies and suffered yet another death. The militia longbow enemies that fire flaming arrows in this zone deal some serious damage. Eventually, I cleared the town, took out the boss, looted all the chests, and returned home with my newly acquired horse. I farmed some cotton and iron so I could craft myself iron weapons, as well as a full set of hollow fang. I killed Christina the Sun Priestess in a fight that seemingly took forever with the amount of self-healing she does, along with the mob summons. Then I ventured back into the iron mines where I attempted and failed to kill Meredith the Bright Archer. I recovered my stuff, then attempted to trigger the undead general, once again failing miserably. It was at this point where I started to feel like the game was becoming a bit more difficult. I returned to base, tail between my legs, and continued upgrading my gear in hopes that it would make things easier. Next boss, Leandra the Shadow Priestess. I needed to beat this boss to unlock the next tier of jewelry, but after quite a tough fight with some pretty cool mechanics, I managed to beat her on my second attempt. I returned to base and crafted my new Spellstone pendant, then I crafted one of the new weapons added to the game in Blue Rock, the Great Sword. The abilities on this weapon feel super fun to use, and I started to use it a lot more later on. Feeling stronger now with 51 gear score, I hunted down Vincent the Frostbringer, defeating him fairly easily. Then I returned to the mines to get my revenge on both Drake the Undead General and Meredith the Bright Archer. At 51 gear score with my new build, these bosses went down fairly easily. Next, I faced my first new boss added to the game with the Blue Rock update, Maja the Dark Sea.
Okay.
This boss is crucial to take out as beating her unlocks a study where you can use your scrolls to unlock the most powerful equipment in Act 2. My first attempt at this boss I got absolutely wrecked. She summons a lot of ads, and I couldn't take them down with my ranged build. After 2 failed attempts, I decided it was time to whip out the Great Sword, and sure enough, with my AoE Blood Legion build, we was able to cleave down the enemies and the boss. A bloody moon that swept over the realm, and I wasted no time moving to the next boss, Grethel the Glass Blower. Now, the area that this boss is located at is completely new. It's a quartz mine, and if you played at launch, you'll remember that glass was quite an annoying bottleneck item. Well, now it's not, thanks to this area. Thankfully, Grethel the Glass Blower was a bit easier than the previous boss, and we took her out with no issues. Once again, though, a rather well-designed boss fight with some decent mechanics. Back to base, restock, back items, refresh, and next up we track down another new boss, Bane the Shadow Blade. This guy basically roams around the map in human form called Loader. On my first attempt, I tried fighting him with melee, but he fucked me up. Once I switched to range, though, he went down quite easily. I returned to base once again and decided to check out another Lorewell feature, the ability to add multiple floors to your castle. This has been a highly requested feature since launch and has been implemented really well. V-Rising's entire building system has always been very intuitive, user-friendly, and well-designed as a whole. Multi-floor castles just add a whole new level of customization for the people that enjoy the game from the building aspect. Next, it was time to take on Terra the Geomancer. Now, usually this fight is extremely easy. However, I made the donkey decision to engage the boss during the daytime, which was basically ultra hard mode, considering the entire boss fight area is outside with very little shade. By the skin of my teeth, though, I managed to take her out. Then I obtained and crafted all the recipes for a full set of Merciless Holofang, and with that I was ready to face the final bosses of Act 2. At this point I've caught up to roughly where I was at the end of my V-Rising First Impressions video last year, so everything past this point is either new content with the new update, or stuff that I just haven't shown on video before. A few more bosses to kill in the Dudley Farmlands area, Frostmourne, Mountain Terror, let's go after him. I don't remember it being too hard. Always travel around in Bloodhunger just in case you see an enemy with 100% blood quality, and to swoop those up pretty quickly. I really love this Lifesteal Greatsword build. It's a lot of fun. Very good for solo players, such as myself. Onto the boss, Raziel the Shepherd. Boy, that hurts. Big damage. There is. Easy boss. Also, Bolt Striker. Wait, what? Okay, I've never had an item like that drop before. So rare items can drop in this game now. Bring it to an ancestral forge to restore it. Okay, that's interesting. Because previously, all of the gear that was dropped was like useless basically. It's actually just an ability modification for my crossbow. It's a massive upgrade. I wonder if these only drop from bosses. If so,
Yes,
does that
Mo.
act as an incentive to farm bosses multiple times? Capture this lady, subdue her, and send her back to my castle using the Dusk Caller, another nice addition to the game. The Dusk Caller is so good because it means I don't have to escort my captured prisoners all the way back to base manually. It saves me so much time in the castle. Actually, frankly, this game was so much. So whenever I play this game, the time just evaporates. Who's next on the agenda? Jade the Vampire Hunter. She's got a lot of friends with her. I will just pull her on her own. So she uses pistols. Start feeling guilty. Okay, getting it down nicely. Oh, some damage there. Oh, we need a Blood Rose potion or something. Heal. Dodge. Finisher. Oh, that was close. Jade the Vampire Hunter defeated. So there's Merciless Iron Reaper. So that's another variation of crossbow. Oh, and the ability modification that comes with it is different. So this one's Storm Infused, this one's Illusion Infused. So once you get to this point of the game, you start killing bosses, and it starts to become a lot more interesting. And I can also craft pistols now. Pistols are a new weapon in this game.
Yes, Mo. Come in. What? Okay.
Vigorous and light. Firewall protection, Warfrost and Blood. I've already got a really good shield base, so I don't really have to worry about that. Okay. Come on. So fucking tired.
Definitely have to try out these next. Frostmourne. Here it is. Looks a bit heavy here to fight in melee range. It looks like more of a ranged fight. It's not in those things here. Probably dodged it to throw. That's not good. Close fight. Finish him. There it is. Is he also going to drop the special weapon? Flanking striking? Yes, he is. So, the spear, but it's used inflicts each. Very nice. That was a productive night time if you're running 3 bosses. Back to the castle, I clean inventories and inventory, and then tend into my garden. The first time I played the Rise, I didn't feel the need to make potions, but I feel like with this update, alchemy is a lot more important. And then using the dual crafting table to make a few gems for my abilities, fed my prisoners some rats because I'm a merciful lord. Then I built an epic throne in my castle. You know what they say? Big throne equals big damage. Okay, so let's see if Octavian is still as difficult as I remember. Probably not, but give it a try. Okay. Fine so far. Oh, yeah, you summoned someone that you need to kill. And I'm almost dead. Take the health orbs. Start on this. Still fine. Yeah, this is the ability I remember being difficult. Blood Rose Potion. Pop the potion. Pop this. Go in. Dodge. Big damage. Big fight. It's still a fun boss. First time I played this game, it took me like hours to kill this guy. I was playing the wrong build at the time though. Now we've slain Octavian with a lot of Dawn Thorn Regalia, which is the next tier of gear. Let's see how powerful that is. Pretty sure that was the last boss that I hadn't killed in Dungeon Farmland. Now we're heading up to the Cursed Forest and Silverlight Hills. We need to work towards a full set of Dawn Thorn gear. First priority has to be killing this engineer so we can start making this new stuff. Our first look at the Gloomrot region. Imagine the mobs here are very powerful. Already are using like tech weapons. I don't want to get dismounted and fight these guys. What was that? The horse randomly got electrocuted. This might not be a safe place for my horse. This is like steampunk themed. I'd be stealthy. A bit nervous to fight these mobs. We found the boss. See the engineer. Let's pop some superior blood. Our first Gloomrot boss. Let's take him on. You see lots of target numbers now, so it's clearly going to be something coming to the so flamethrower, we need to avoid that. That's extremely hard to
Alright,
avoid.
over 100.
We need to use the crossbow. Simple as that. So we need to pop my Blood Rose potion with my crossbow. Attack this boss from range. Okay, and that just kind of follows me around, does it? Oh, this boss is hard. Oh, yo! Dude, this boss is hard. harder than anything else I've fought in the game so far. I can easily say that. I'm going to try and uncover our loot now. And it's daytime, because of course it is. Uncover our loot. We're just not going to fight this person yet. I just don't think we're strong enough. Right, let's focus on getting a full set of the next tier of armor. Dawnthorn, pristine leather and silk. I can make pristine leather right now. I cannot make silk. I think next we need to go for the Spider Queen. We'll get the silk and then we can make the Dawnthorn gear. If I remember correctly, the cursed forest is full of invisible werewolves, just to mention them correctly. So let's try not to die to those. Oh, curse of the forest. This wasn't a thing before. Combat spiders? There's a lot of spiders. Just a lot of them. Penalty to stay alive. Okay. Let's do this. Spider Queen. Now, obviously, as a spider, it's going to be summoning a ton of ants, isn't it? As you can see from these bloody eggs. Good luck me, I guess. So far, so good. Not to utilize the toxic stuff. Does that. Which I need to avoid. Just done a good job of avoiding that. Heal up here. Keep doing damage. Pop this, get out of this. Boy! Charge back in. Starting a bit challenging with all of the things I need to avoid. Switch to crossbow for a bit. Switch back to this. So I have health. Dodging all of this. Feels like I'm playing a game that's a bullet hell. Oh, but I can't do it. I just don't have the damage or the health or the sustain. I just can't. I feel like that was a pretty good attempt. I'm just out of gas. Mate, this game is so much harder than it was at launch. I'm really struggling with like almost every boss at this point. This Curse of the Forest thing as well, it's like the game doesn't even want me to be here without killing a boss, which is clearly going to be too strong for me, because I need to kill this person level 62 to get rid of this Curse of the Forest thing. But mate, I'm nowhere near that. I need to kill the other bosses to even have the gear, which I can't do. I've taken the wrong approach to fighting this engineer boss. We're changing the rules. Right, we're fighting a boss that casts fire abilities. This time I'm making sure to get all of the buffs that I need. Fire resistance potion, enchanted brew, ferocity, blood rose potions. We're going all out. Okay, well I think we're ready. Let's give it a try. I'm now convinced that me failing to fight the engineer is a skill issue, and I just need to get good. Okay, straight to the boss. Let's turn on this, I suppose. Let's go. Just dodge out of that. 1, 2, dodge out of that. Oh, so I've got the electricity gun. Just I want to run around the edge. So far, so good. So what's different this time? The fact that I'm having a bit of patience. Okay, she's on the floor, big damage. Okay, just keep it up, I guess. Like, the boss has gone from being impossible to being something that I'm actually kicking its ass. So I'm just going to fly across the room. Let me just dodge this. Then she's going to summon some ads. Kill the ads. Oh, I literally pressed the wrong combination of buttons there. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I didn't put my bloody potions going into this fight. I'm a donkey. Literally crafted potions for this fight, and I didn't even use the potions. Why am I so stupid? Well, God. Received the defeated, I was able to access the next tier of gear through the ancestral forge. First, though, I went back to Octavian to see if killing him again would give me a new ancestral prop. On the way there, though, I found a 95% rogue who was fighting a werewolf. I managed to help him, and then right after, as a reward, I made him my slave. Octavian did indeed drop a different weapon, which means that there's an incentive to now go kill the same boss over and over again to find better weapons if you really want to. At this point, I really needed to go to the gym, but the game was evaporating my time. I ended up getting the class parts level 4, which unlocked the ability to subdue a horse and make it my permanent mount. At this point, I really did need to take a break, so I'd spent the whole day just no life in the game. Oh my god, it's 9 p.m. It's the time when I play this game. This game is like a hack. How is it 9 p.m.? This game, I can't stop playing. I can't get off of it. This game's my weakness. It makes me obsessed. And I'm just so far away now, like from even like beating the game. I've got so much stuff to do. I haven't even eaten. My game's a good one. Stop shit eating. I spent the next few hours grinding mobs and farming Octavian, the militia captain, to collect enough scrolls to unlock all the recipes from Act 2. In the process, I managed to stumble across both a 99% blood quality wound and a 99% blood quality rogue, conveniently pathing near my castle. The odds of this happening have to be extremely low. I carefully picked off the surrounding enemies and using the new item I picked up, the Dust Caller, I was able to subdue and remotely send my new juicy prisoners back to base, ready to be siphoned of their blood for the rest of their lives. During this grind, I really started to enjoy using the Greysword build in combination with an ability called Corrupted Skull, which turns enemies into skeletal summons upon death. It was at this point where I realised that I've been really boring when it comes to build experimentation, and that to beat most bosses, I just needed to be using a build that's suitable for this.
What? Not yet! Got one bulwark there. No exit. What? Then don't ask to come back in. Where's the exit at? Did I just miss it? Not paying attention? Probably. Okay. Maybe a better starting one because it starts with Infernal, which is what's it called? Use this one later to replace it with Dreegs when I get the thing. So this needs a new. Arsonist of Elements. No, that's not a very good one. Kinda meh. Pretty solid ring if I need. Okay, let's make the set and then see what we can do with these pieces of gear before we actually put the set on. I'm probably going to upgrade these legs, or so the legs will be the last thing I do. These legs are good for a lot of resistances, but I don't have poison res here, but I can get a suffix, so that can give me something else. First, let's do the shield. How about we take you and you? Alright, shield needs suffix. Not a prefix, right? Yeah, prefix is fine. Infernal's fine. Thorns, no. Protection, that's fine. That works okay. So shield is fine. Arcane balance is not bad. Change prefix. Aggressive. Aggressive is fine. Tempest. Prowess kind of sucks. Attack. That's fine. These are just fine. Preserving of Thunder. Warriors. What does Warriors give me? Physical damage. Shield damage blocked? No. Yeah, it gives me shield damage blocked. What else does it give me? Just shield damage blocked and pierce resistance? Yeah. Shield damage blocked is not bad. Pierce resistance is not bad. It's an acceptable helm for now, considering I don't really have too much else. Let's change the suffix, see what we get here. Wolf. Cunning physique. Meh. Arcane balance. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Prefixes. Let's change the prefix more on this helmet. Soldiers. Soldiers gives me physique and % health, which is nice. But it's kind of low. Percent. Actually, that's kind of. Let's attack to do it. 5% health. No, I want more % physique. Can I get 5-5? 5-5. There we go. Shit. Well, I don't really use attack damage converted to health, so that doesn't really matter. That's solid. That's a solid helmet. Alright, this is going to be a pause for a second.
Nevertheless, I tell. Not eating.
Because he ate the pancake. I told him not to eat it, and he still ate it.
Why did you buy it?